Really? You're going to post something like this with no explanation? Like, where is the rest of him? He's just hanging out. There we go. Oh. You ever wear fingerless gloves and hold a hot drink and immediately feel like a 1900s Victorian urchin taking a break from pickpocketing to gratefully accept a meal from the soup kitchen? How did you know? Let's be real. In a time before the internet, people didn't have more adventures and make more meaningful connections. They watched TV and listened to CDs. Before that they listened to records and read magazines. Before that they listened to the radio and read bad dime novels. Before that they embroidered or some People have been staying inside and ignoring other people for as long as there have been buildings. I think we all needed this. Laziness is contagious. Right, Jim, listen, this is the fucking funniest Garfield strip. You just can't top this one. I'm sorry. One time my religion teacher, who has a monobrow, asked me, "What the hell did you do to your hair?" because I had a blonde streak through it. And I said, "What the hell did you do to your eyebrow?" And he sent me outside. When I came back in, he asked everyone what monotheism was, and I said it meant a religion that worshipped one god, because mono means one as in monobrow, and he sent me out again. Christ. Refuses to move to the big city to reduce risk of parallel parking. Just take the train. How the heck am I gonna parallel park a train? Tumblr is like a classroom. We have every type of person. And then John Green is the really chill teacher everyone likes because he doesn't mind if we curse a little and lets us listen to music during a test. I'm gonna beat the shit out of 14-year-old me for making this post. I was applying for Australian citizenship and the interviewer asked, "Do you have a criminal record?" I said, "No." "Is that still required?" "Oh my god. Jeff, I swear." Russian space pen. When NASA first started sending astronauts into space, they realized that the ballpoint pen would not work at zero gravity. $1 million investment and 2 years of tests resulted in a pen that could write in space, upside down, on almost any surface, and at temperatures ranging from below freezing to over 300 Celsius degrees. When confronted with the same problem, the Russians used a pencil. In the early years of spaceflight, both Russians and Americans used pencils in space. Unfortunately, pencil lead is made of graphite, a highly conductive material. Snapped graphite leads and particles in zero gravity are hugely problematic, as they will get sucked into the air ventilation or electronic equipment, easily causing shorts or fires in the pure oxygen environment of a capsule. After the fire in Apollo 1, which killed all the astronauts on board, NASA acquired a writing instrument that wasn't a fire hazard. Fisher spent over $1 million of his own money creating a pressurized ballpoint pen, which NASA bought at $2.95 each. The Russian space program also switched over from pencils shortly after. 40 years later, snide morons on the internet still snigger about it because snide morons on the internet never know what they are talking about. I'm writing my novel in 5th person, so every sentence starts with "I heard from this guy who told somebody." Yo, okay, stop telling boys that their height is funny if they are short. Stop rebelling things about boys who are under 6 feet tall with the intention of laughing at them. Stop telling boys to man up. Stop telling boys that they should just move on and get over emotionally/physically traumatic experiences. Stop telling boys that their girlfriends are always right because women are always right. Stop making fun of boys for parts of their body that they were literally just born with and have no control over. Boys need emotional support too. Boys have body image issues too. When you graduate and think you're prepared for the real world. For what possible reason does this image exist? For when you graduate and think you're prepared for the real world. Every Ross I've ever met thinks he's a Chandler. Someone translate this. Every Yamcha I've ever met thinks he's a Goku. The moment my dog and husband realized I was in the car beside him. Your dog and husband look so happy. Who the hell is that guy with glasses though? I'm banning content creators from having sexual dimorphism in their fictional species until they stop being cowardly and commit to having the females be drably colored and a little bit fatter while having the males look like they came out of Cirque du Soleil while screaming the fantasy beast equivalent to Led Zeppelin's Whole Lotta Love. What I'm saying is, no more of this. Because this is the new hotness. Till that a man survived 28 days in an Idaho hot spring in the middle of winter. When he was found, he had moss growing on him. His name is Hosey Rund, and it's called a creative process. Hey, love your work. As you can see, I don't actually know how to draw. It's once again that lovely time of the year where people on Reddit pretend they can go a month without jerking off. Shrek makes infinitely more sense if you ascribe to the theory that everyone is a PC in an RPG, and Donkey's player managed to avoid a boss battle by rolling an at-20 to seduce the fucking dragon. I want to be a half ogre. What? You can't. They've seen your picture, and you're a human. The ogre half is at night. Okay, now it's time for the boss fight against Farquaad. I have my dragon girlfriend eat Farquaad. You what? I have my dragon girlfriend. No, I heard you the first time. Look, I'm gonna roll a d20, and if it's a 20, then the dragon will eat Farquaad. Dice sounds. Pinches the bridge of his nose. Okay, so the boss is fking dead now. By Shrek 2, everything has just gone to sh. Okay, so I go in a sexy human Shrek, riding on the shoulder of the giant gingerbread man, and pull down the drawbridge of the castle, so I can slip in and crash the fairy godmother's performance of I Need a Hero. Do I need to roll endurance to survive boiling milk? DM covers their face with both hands, sobbing. What the f have you holes done to my campaign? Donkey is the bard, who seemingly forgot that their spells require a free hand to cast. Puss in Boots is a rogue, who put all of his points into charisma, probably bribed the DM into letting him be bipedal. Donkey's player won't let it go. I made a birthday card for our graphic designer at work, and I'm so proud of it. It's the ugliest and worst designed thing ever, and it's beautiful. And you're just not gonna show it? Happy birthday, Courtney. Happy birthday to someone with a passion for graphic design. Oh yeah, here you go, lol. I cannot stop thinking about when C.S. Lewis introduced a character by saying his name, unfortunately, was Eustace Scrub. Like bruh, no need to do him dirty like that. You gave him that name, TF. You forgot he immediately followed it with, and he almost deserved it. Strong words from a man named Clive Staples Lewis, but go off I guess. Here's my question. If an animal was extremely endangered, like borderline almost extinct, could Beast Boy, you know, you all ignored this, so I'm bringing it back. Yes, he could. Yeah, he can turn into fucking dinosaurs, so of course he can turn into near extinct animals. F kinda question is this? Wait a minute. Wait. No one will miss me. I'm better off dead. When I worked at a non-profit that handled suicide prevention, I had access to the donation records. Each month, a specific man donated $15 to our organization. It was like clockwork. Same day, same man. He had been doing this for over 4 years. It always seemed odd to me, but I never questioned it until I saw a note attached one month. For Noah Dad. His donation was once his child's allowance. I can promise you, they would miss you for the rest of their lives. When your son gets locked up, free my boy. When your son escapes, my boy, free. My boy is running. Scan complete. My boy is safe. When your son comes home,